Yang Yang's renown scene is here, Zhao Liying's appearance is astounding, and Yang Rong can't be upstanding in femme fatale. This is the feature snapshot of child Yang Yang's acting abilities. In the wake of watching these well-known scenes, you will find that who else can measure up. At the point when others are beaten, they are all in aggravation. A basic articulation is loaded with torment, however the huge child is beaten, that is to say, I don't hurt you to death. The whip was slapped on the body, the huge child didn't flicker, and there was a phony eating episode that left the circle. There was actually no feeling of rebellion from the front, yet the chief needed to make a nearby effort, which was an exceptionally clear-sided shot. Nonetheless, the enormous child later explained in the theatrical presentation that since there is just a single prop, the chief requested a basic taste, and he was unable to nibble straightforwardly, so the huge child would take a straightforward chomp. In the recording of Yunjie, who was tormented to lose her youngster, there was actually no agony in that scene. She pressed her tears yet at the same time couldn't cry. The humiliated ones were removed to the 3 rooms in one lobby, however after the darkening in the later stage, the large child's acting abilities were as yet its actual contacting. It truly deciphers criticizing delights. Femme and Scorpion excellence is by all accounts more reasonable. What is your take of Yang Yang's acting abilities? The chief just requested that Zhao Liying make an appearance for 2 episodes. Who might have speculated that she was straightforwardly astonished by the entire show? The spotlight once eclipsed the champion Yang Yang. While shooting the tune in the haze of adoration, I felt that Yang Yang or Yang Rong would be the most lovely. Who can say for sure that the crowd is undeniably aimed at Yang Bao? Since Zhao Liying was supposed to be one of the main entertainers during the advancement of Melody in the Cloud, yet after the plot was communicated, it was found that Zhao Liying was just an appearance, with just a short 10-minute job. Zhao Liying made an appearance as a specialist young lady Lily in the tune in the Cloud, however as her name recommends, she is essentially as exquisite as her Lily, and she is totally endlessly dazzling. When she showed up, she flabbergasted incalculable crowds. Zhao Liying's appearance truly kills the courageous woman in a flash. It just so happens, Zhao Liying is gifted as the most gorgeous. Around then, Zhao Liying had previously depended on the fire of Hu Kaiyangu, and as far as her traffic, she could completely bear the cost of the place of the champion. However, around then, the financial backer named Yang Ying to play the courageous woman, and Yu Zheng guaranteed Zhao Liying, with the exception of the courageous woman, you can pick anything you desire. All things considered, Yu Zheng additionally had the generosity of knowing for him in those days, and Zhao Liying would not reject Yu Zheng. However, she truly lacked the opportunity. Eventually, Zhao Liying chose to make an appearance job in Lily, who just had 2 episodes. Zhao Liying had the most troublesome impact in the entire play. To fix the ruler's illness, he forfeited himself and involved his own blood as medication, making himself be deformed and killed. Didn't get as far as possible. Yang Rong would never have envisioned that Yu Zheng's words straightforwardly changed her acting vocation. These words caught in Yang Rong's art, however in the wake of quieting down, Yang Rong quickly consented to play the lowlife, in light of the fact that from the very start of her presentation, she has assumed a great deal of exemplary parts, which are all female number 1 or the principal courageous woman. The jobs are well known, however Yang Rong herself has never been famous. Yu Zheng's words awakened her, and Yang Rong promptly consented to play Xiao Huanayan, the female supporting job in Lu Zhen's legend. In the play, she entirely deciphered the reprobate's violence and savagery. Yang Rong involved Xiao Huanayan as a snake and scorpion. The magnificence was ablaze, yet she lost the possibility of being the main young lady. At the point when she assumed control over the course of the following play, she was denied of the female lead. She must be a female supporting job. She was dealt with diversely by the staff when she put on cosmetics, yet she immediately changed her attitude. While recording the tune in the haze of adoration for a major man, Yang Rong stepped up and requested that Yang play the lowlife. She realized that she was unable to return. According to significant chiefs, Yang Rong has turned into an expert miscreant, and she has for sure played herself as a bad guy. As a major lowlife, wildly condemning magnificence is the best appreciation for her. Do you like Yang Rong's lowlife job? 02. Cheng Yi's true fan account reminds Cheng Yi not to go to the Brilliant Bird Grants, yet it's anything but a pity, he has been there previously. The Brilliant Bird Grant is one of the 3 standard honors in the field of television shows, and another one will be hung on November 11th and 12th this year. In the beginning phase, the honor has been quietly completed casting a ballot and determination exercises, and a specific level of exposure has been done. With the initial time moving toward step by step, what the rest of the world is generally anticipating as the visitor arrangement. Which finalists can take part and which different stars can take part as of now, it is supposed on the web that Xiao Zhan, Wang Junke, Cheng Yi, Yang Kangxi, Tan Jianxi and others will be welcome to partake. Yet, the validness presently can seem to be confirmed, and everything needs to sit tight for the authority declaration. In any case, there is a craftsman who, as per official fans, will avoid the brilliant Falcon grants. The craftsman who didn't take an interest is Cheng Yi, one of the main entertainers of the television series The Primary Concern that was communicated on Mango Television some time back. Cheng Yi's true fans uncovered that Cheng Yi will avoid the brilliant Falcon grants, reminding fans not to purchase tickets indiscriminately. Since Cheng Yi became well known in 2020, his television execution has been moderately great, with famous shows, for example, Liu Li, Yuzhan Melody, Agar Would Like Morsels, and The Main Concern. 3 of the dramatizations are communicated on the Mango stage. Frankly, it's anything but an issue to take part in the brilliant Hawk grant service with this cozy relationship. Yet, on October 25th, Cheng Yi's true fan named Great Guagana Gramophone gave an update message, saying gruffly, "Brilliant Falcon is affirmed not to go, kindly don't buy tickets unintentionally or get ready for support." This is hard to miss. Cheng Yi will avoid the current year's Brilliant Falcon grant function, it is as yet the affirmed one. This news made fans somewhat disheartened. All things considered, the overall climate isn't great under the pestilence, and there are not many huge scope grant services. Obviously, there are likewise fans who are more blissful. It is extremely easy to illuminate Cheng Yi ahead of time that he will pass on the Brilliant Falcon grant, so there is compelling reason need to celebrate and laud the enormous fan for this move. Truth be told, Cheng Yi didn't take part in the Brilliant Falcon grant, which was not so feel sorry for him. From one perspective, regardless of whether Cheng Yi goes, he will see others win grants. Regardless of whether he has a work yet can't get into the standard honors, it is smarter to pick up the pace and make all the more top-notch film and TV shows. That's what certain individuals say. The primary concern is of a standard sort, however, assuming you miss the current year's determination time, you can count it to the following one. Then again, Cheng Yi really went to the Brilliant Bird grants service, so it's not such a pity, he's undeniably capable. Cheng Yi took part in the 2016 Brilliant Falcon grant and was in a similar edge as Zhao Liying. In 2016, Cheng Yi partook in Hunan Satellite Television's theatrical presentation Graduation Time of the First Grade, and following the Brilliant Falcon grants, he was welcomed to partake with the group. Simultaneously, Yu Shuxin likewise took an interest. Around then, both of them were sitting together in an unnoticeable situation at the back. All things considered, the espresso was there, and sitting in the front was not sensible. Cheng Yi was simply watching the visitors, he was not the finalist, nor was he the person who granted the honor. The champ of that year was Zhao Liying, who won the Crowd Most Loved Entertainer grant. Around then, they definitely knew one another and teamed up on Qing Yun Zhi together. Behind the stage, Zhao Liying and Cheng Yi met, and the two had a cordial visit. In light of their responses, it is for sure a decent relationship. Similar casing this time has turned into an interesting presence for Zhao Liying and Cheng Yi. From that point forward, the two have at absolutely no point ever imparted in the future, despite the fact that Cheng Yi is presently extremely famous. In the last examination, it is the absence of the destiny of participation and experience. It is accounted for that Cheng Yi acquired a great deal from the Brilliant Hawk grant this time. From that point forward, Cheng Yi has decided to, not entirely settle to be a decent entertainer, and endeavor to sit in the first line of the visitor seat. Cheng Yi didn't go to the current year's Brilliant Hawk grant function. It was no pity. He had been there previously and experienced it. 03. Ren Guilin and Cheng Yi became famous at 30 years old, who is the genuine sibling Huanru. It is somewhat right on time to come into contact with media outlets. Since he was 20 years of age, he has been taking part in tryouts. He has framed a gathering to move, and travel to another country to turn into a student. The male hero of the old outfit show Tongshan Direnji, assuming the part of an age of criminal investigator Direnji, this is likewise his most memorable work, and furthermore for his resulting Kingayan Zhi, Magnificence of Stuffing, Greatness of the Tang Line, Paradise the Legend of the White Snake and different works established the groundwork. Around the same time, he cooperated with Ding Tian to star in Greatness of the Tang Line, and with only one look, he was splendidly performed. Consequently, Ren Guilin won the 4th Hongdian Film and TV Wenrong grant for Best Entertainer and started to stand out. Dad and Brilliance 1 has been communicated solely on the whole organization, and the web-based broadcast volume has surpassed 5.4 billion, and the entertainer Ranjilan has won various commendations from inside and outside the business. Little is realized that the 28-year-old was once a table tennis player and even Zhang Jia's colleague. Ranjilan immediately won the hearts of many fans with his attractive outfit style and brilliant acting abilities, and his Weibo fans rose as far as possible. Yet he likewise immediately snatched the titles of numerous media stages, and news about him should be visible consistently. From that point forward, he progressively shot dramatizations, for example, The Legend of the White Snake, Mythical Serpent Ball Legend, Fiendish Issues and Don't Bid Farewell, which were generally welcomed. However, what truly made Ranjilan out of the circle is Under the Brocade, which will be communicated in 2022, and the hot pursuits keep drawing in a great deal of consideration. Let Ranjilan standing have a subjective jump. This year, Ranjilan was additionally 30 years of age. 21 years and 22 years are considerably more great dramatizations. Balu, the accomplice of Zhou Shengruo and Everlastingly, has procured sufficient consideration, and the accomplice D. Liba of Knowing You has amazing acting abilities. It recounts the unexpected romantic tale between the Thousand Years General Liu Yan, played by Ranjilan, and the honest female town proprietor Yu Dingdeng, played by Li Qin. Whether it is antiquated ensembles or present-day dramatizations, the assets are consistent. Cheng Yi was brought into the world in a logical class and moved on from the Focal Asia foundation of show. In 2011, he featured in his most memorable television series Tang Royal Residence Excellence on a Planet, and afterward finished his presentation on the big screen Clever Love in the subsequent year, yet there were relatively few scenes. In 2013, he featured in the adolescent love film Excuse Me, Beyond Any Good Time to Adore You. Tragically, there was still no sprinkle. From that point onward, Cheng Yi likewise partook in various film and TV works with normal outcomes. In 2016, Cheng Yi cooperated with Li Yifeng and Zhao Liying in the Eternal Show King Gai and Zhi, in which he played Lin Jinggaiyu. He was upstanding, rich and cold, with adorable characters and a great deal of scenes. Moreover, his acting abilities were on the web. This time Cheng Yi has drawn in much consideration and has started to enter the crowd's field of vision, as a matter of fact. This year, Cheng Yi is 26 years of age, and there is still some time before he truly detonates. Following a slip by of 4 years, the Xiangsha show Liu Limeran Cha featuring Cheng Yi and Yuan Bingyan was communicated. Liu Limeran Cha is a well-known novel composed by Shi Shilin, and the first is likewise a plot of glass slag with sugar. It for the most part recounts the tale of Chu Zuanji, a young lady brought into the world with deficient 6 defects, who met Yu Sifan, a pupil of Li's castle. Yu Sifan continuously moved Chu Zuanji with his truthfulness. After numerous connivances and exciting bends in the road, the two at last met up connected at the hip. When it was communicated, it was oftentimes looked. Besides the fact that the plot setting and later talked about strongly by was netizens, yet so were the entertainers. Contrasted in The Courageous Woman, the entertainer played by Cheng Yi without a doubt earned more respect. Full stop. Toward the week's end, Cheng Yi leaped to the main one on the Craftsman's internet-based impact rundown of the week, while The Courageous Woman Yuan Bingyan positioned 10th. The list of different subjects proceeded, and the conversations proceeded, and more individuals recalled Cheng Yi along these lines, and Cheng Yi likewise turned into the ongoing beau in August in the hearts of numerous netizens. Then Cheng Yi Nuo featuring Cheng Yi, Zhao Liying and Han Dong was delivered on Tencent Video. The screen plan was not empty, and the prevalence proceeded. Cheng Yi truly became famous. This year, Cheng Yi was 30 years of age. It took Cheng Yi a long time from his presentation to his appearance in the circle, and it very well may be viewed as that he has truly begun to become famous. In 22 years, Cheng Yi joined forces with a gathering of old entertainers to star in Mountains, Waterways and Splendid Moon as the youthful Zhu Di. His accomplice Yang Zi's Agar with his like pieces, a lovely and cool male god in old ensembles was generally welcomed, and the primary concern cooperated with Gindong, lawful subject, scale and temperature impacted. As of late, Lotus Pinnacle has been finished, and it has much of the time showed up on Hot Pursuits, which shows everybody's acknowledgement and love for him. It is trusted that Cheng Yi, who has turned on the predominant screen mode, will have all the more great assets in the future to introduce more and better works for everybody. Entertainer Cheng Yi, the future can be anticipated. The two entertainers have incredible works. Which one do you like?